So, as you guys may know, I lost a lot of weight recently, got shredded. Went from 202 to 171 in the space of 4 or 5 months. And I'm very curious to see where all of my lifts are, in particular bench press, deadlift, and front squat. I want to see how much strength I lost because I definitely lost some strength. It's inevitable when you get shredded. We're going to be starting off with the bench press. I haven't done any bench press since August. I've been doing obviously pressing movements, but just not specifically the barbell bench press. So here's the best I've ever done. 270 back in August. Yeah, I know my bench press is trash. You don't need to tell me. Yeah, that was back when I was really fat. And here we go. So before this session, I wanted to get basically anything over 2 plates was going to be a win for me because I know my pressing strength went down a lot. Even just the range of motion on the bench is so much greater for me now, it feels. 185 felt super easy. Went straight to 2 plates. Just wanted to see how it felt. And here it is. Felt okay. And I thought maybe I could squeeze out 10 more pounds, so I tried 235. And this was hard as hell. Like, I almost dropped it on my skull. So I'm glad I got 235. Here's the best deadlift I've ever done. 490 for a decently easy single back in August. I've also done 0 deadlifts since August. This is my first time doing a deadlift. And it felt extremely awkward. But, I wanted to get 455. 4.5 plates was the goal. 4 plates moved okay. And so I moved to 435, and I thought maybe I'll go to 455. But what I wasn't expecting, I was not expecting this to be like basically the hardest rep of my life. You can see just extremely difficult. I almost dropped it like 10 times, but I persevered and I finished the rep. And obviously, I'm not going up after that. So new deadlift max is going to be 435. Even though I lost a lot of strength so far, I know that now that I'm getting back into these movements and I'm bulking, that the strength is going to come back 10 times faster. I know within like 2 or 3 months max, I'm going to be basically at 100% for all 3 lifts. So I'm not really that worried. Let's move on to front squats. 315 is the best I've done for this lift. Shown it to you guys like 1,000 times. Super easy, felt good. And I have been doing front squats actually throughout this cut. So I didn't expect the strength to go down as far. I wanted to get 275. That was my goal. And the front squats did feel a little different because I recently got weightlifting shoes, which I'm really happy about. There you can see it here. They feel pretty good actually. I'm still getting used to them, so it should be a good time. They're definitely better than those like blue wedges that I was using. Those freaking sucked. So we move on to 235. It felt a little bit weird because I'm just not used to those weightlifting shoes yet. But from an outside view, it moved okay. You see here. Always go ass to grass no matter what. That's just how I roll. And so decided to move to 275. But the thing about this session is this was right after the deadlifts. So my lower back was already super fried. So you're going to see I get halfway up and then I have to dump the bar. Always put the safeties up. One time I passed out from front squat and I would have died, literally died, if I didn't have the safeties up. So that's why you always got to stay safe, man. I failed it halfway through. But honestly, I'm going to give this to myself because I think if I did this fresh, I would have had 275. The fact that I maxed out on deadlifts like 20 minutes earlier kind of ruined it for me. For all 3 lifts, I seem to have lost like about the exact same amount of strength, 12 or 13%, which is kind of weird if you think about it. It's the same for all 3 lifts. But now the comeback begins. I plan on smashing all of these PRs and more. You can check out the video I made about my goals for 2023. It's going to be a good year. I'm going to get jacked. I'm going to get strong, and I want you to be there to watch. So subscribe.